Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today I have a little bit of a different setup for me. I have my camera here on my desk and I thought instead of trying to set up somewhere in my house, I thought this would be a little bit easier and a little bit different than what I have had set up in the past. So anyway, it is now the end of January of 2022, which is mind-blowing when you think about it, that we have reached the end of the first month of 2022. On one hand, it feels like it flew by, and on the other hand, it feels like it took forever to get here to the 31st. So I don't know which boat you're in. Anyway, I decided to bring back one of the types of videos that I used to do on my channel a long time ago, which were monthly favorites. So I wanted to talk about some of the things I considered my favorites for January of 2022. Starting off with the fact that today is the 31st when I'm filming this, and this is actually the last day of dry January if you are participating. I did participate in dry January this year. This is the first time that I've ever done it, and I have to say I feel pretty good. The last drink I had was on December 31st. It was champagne and cranberry juice. It was leftover holiday mimosas with a little bit of simple syrup and some sugar on the rim. So I was finishing the champagne that I had, and that was it. That was my last drink, and here we are. And I have not drank any alcohol in the entire month, and I don't know if I'm going to jump right back in. Not that this is a favorite, but the one thing that I have increased my consumption of in January was coffee, specifically Nespresso. So I actually have a cup right here. I really wanted a Nespresso machine for Christmas, which I did not get, but I did buy myself one right after Christmas, and I have been drinking Nespresso pretty much a minimum of twice a day, at least every single day. I used to be at least 1 cup of coffee at work, but now I'm making my Nespresso, and then sometimes I make coffee at work, and then at night I drink at least 1, sometimes 2 Nespressos in the evening. So I don't know if it's because I haven't been doing alcoholic beverages, not that I would drink every night, but I definitely have found that my Nespresso machine has been a favorite of mine in January, and then also all of the accessories that go along with the machine. So off of Amazon, I had bought a pod holder, and then from Amazon, I also bought pods, and I also bought pods directly from Nespresso. And so I went from 0 to 100 real fast when it came to Nespresso. I also bought the various flavored syrups that I could add into my Nespresso. So it has definitely been a favorite of mine. The second thing that I have listed as favorites of mine for the month of January are my new phone cases. So I have these 2 phone cases here. This is a Scottish Highland Cowl, which is currently what I have on my phone. And then I have this neon flamingos because I love flamingos. I bought these from CASETiFY in the very beginning of the month. They were having a 22% sale. But anyway, I made a video a couple months ago, holy crap, a while ago. I was going to be getting an S21 Plus. And so I went ahead and I bought phone cases for it. In the meantime, my phone provider was like, oh, supply chain issues, you're not gonna get your phone. So they canceled my phone order. Meanwhile, I received the S21 Plus phone cases, and now I've extended the time that I could return them. So I actually have these same exact phone cases in an S21 Plus, which I don't own an S21 Plus. But anyway, I ended up getting an S21, and that was great. I ended up first getting phone cases from Berga, which I absolutely ended up hating. and they took forever to get here. But meanwhile, my burger cases were in the process of being manufactured and shipped from Lithuania. I ended up buying an $8 case from Amazon, which was okay. It was pretty good. So then I had my $8 case to protect my phone while my phone cases got here. My phone cases from Burger got here. Hated them. They just didn't fit the phone properly, and I tend to throw my phone by accident. Not that I'm a violent person, but I have my hands, like, this isn't just phones, but I'll be like holding something and then it just like, it flies out. So I accidentally threw my phone, or like it fell out of my hand a couple times, and the phone case would just pop off. So I decided that in the beginning of the month I wanted to go back to CASETiFY, really, because I thought these phone cases were adorable. I thought they were so freaking cute. They were so freaking cute. I ended up ordering them. They took about 2 weeks to get here, but I like them. They fit the phone quite well, and they seem like they have, luckily I haven't like really accidentally thrown my phone since I got it, but actually that's not true. I totally have dropped it multiple times. Okay, I've dropped it multiple times and the phone is fine. It's great. So I really love these CASETiFY cases. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I know they do sponsorships here on YouTube. So far, I really, really love these phone cases. So the next thing I want to talk about is that 2 of my favorite bands released new music videos for new music that they have coming out in within the month of January. So my first is Muse. They came out with a new single and a new music video called Won't Stand Down. I love Muse. There's a Muse poster right there. Their last North American tour. I have other concert posters that I have to get framed, but I absolutely love Muse. They're one of my ultimate favorite bands ever. And so I was really excited that they came out with their new song, and I'm pretty excited for their upcoming album that they have coming out. And then the second band that I'm really excited that has new music is Franz Ferdinand, and they have a song called Curious. I love Franz Ferdinand, and they're just such a fun band, and their music just makes me want to dance. It's just so fun. Their current music video has like a little bit of a choreographed dance number to it, and so this past weekend I was snowed in and I was like trying to learn and memorize the moves, because why not? So I'm really excited that 2 of my favorite bands have new music and their videos are here on YouTube. I will try to link them. I don't know if there's any kind of like, I think that should be fine. But yeah, I'm really excited that they have new music, and I think you should check them out. The other favorite thing that I have in January is a new activity I have never participated in, and it's diamond painting. So I was at the craft store Michael's in the very beginning of the month looking for something else, and I saw a flamingo diamond painting. It was intermediate, doesn't matter. You're gonna give me a little bit of a flamingo taste, like a flamingo. I'm excited and I want it. So I did end up buying this intermediate flamingo diamond painting. It is currently in my living room. I started it on MLK weekend and I've been working on it a little bit each night. I just feel like it is a very calming activity. Very, you know, it's kind of monotonous. But I just put stuff on my iPad, like YouTube or a show that I'm watching. I've even Zoomed with my friends while I've been doing it. I've been multitasking, but I find it really, really calming, and I am excited. Eventually, I'm gonna finish it. I'm only maybe like a quarter of the way done, but I'm really having an enjoyable time doing it. The last thing that is my favorite for the month of January is actually a new art print that I have on my wall. So in the very beginning of January, I went to a local museum here in Pennsylvania, and I ended up buying a print called Homer, which is this dog, which I envision it as like maybe a dog on a boat, with like an island in the background, but maybe it's a dog on a beach with another island in the background. I don't know, but I really liked it, and it's by the painter Jamie Wyeth. And I want to get into the habit of when I go to museums, because I love going to art museums. I really enjoy it, but I want to get into the habit of buying prints of some of the artwork that I see when I'm at these museums. So I bought this print from the gift shop, and of course then I wanted to get it framed. So I took it to Michael's thinking that it was going to be easy, just get a frame for it, but it turned out to be a very unique size that's not traditionally framed, or I should say like frame in a store. And so I ended up getting a custom piece of mat, and then because of the custom piece of mat, I was able to get a 24 by 30 frame from Amazon because Michael's was ridiculously expensive. But I ended up putting the mat with the print and putting it on my wall in my bedroom, and I really love it. I like looking at it. So like all art, you know, when you like looking at something, it just makes it better. And so those are the things that I really enjoyed for January of 2022 that really helped make my month go by in a better way than normal. I'm not necessarily a fan of January. It's one of those months that to me really stink. And so anything, including these favorites, that could help make the month better is always appreciated. I will try to link as many of the things that I mentioned in this video down below in the description box. If you liked this video or found any of the information helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. And until next time, I hope you all stay well. Bye!